Hello, my lovely members. I'm back with another reading. As you can see from the title, because the light just my eyes, I hurt my eyes because it's dark. So, as you can see from the title, what are you not seeing in your life right now? We got 6 files here: one, two, three, four, five, six. Choose one. Remember to like and to leave a comment if you want to. I would like to welcome my new members. Welcome to my channel. Let's talk, not the trolls, but the members that I like. So, number one, what are you not seeing in your life right now? So, if you feel drawn to choose more than one file, go ahead, right? Be real when you choose with your intuition, and just try to choose with your intuition, like whatever you feel drawn to, what file from the first, like when you come to the video. If you feel confused, just go out and then come back again and see if you feel like look at the bile, what bile feels like. It feels like it's your bile, like, do not overthink it. Just choose whatever comes to your mind at first, right? Bile that comes to your mind, because some of you are having trouble choosing, I feel. Number one, what are you not seeing in your life right now? I do feel like you're not seeing that you're a stalker, right? So you could be stalker or obsessed. I do feel like you could have an obsessive behavior that is really not good for you, like it's hurting you, it's hurting your life, it's hurting you, that you're really not understanding why you're obsessed. I do feel like you really need to reflect on, like, why am I obsessed about a certain person, a certain thing? You could be projecting a lot without understanding why your inner self want to have this control over that person or over that thing. I do feel like you're not really addressing a negative thing with you. So there's a negative thing of like validation, this obsession is reflecting something negative about you that you're not really understanding. Like you're obsessed about someone or something in a way that, if you are not able to let go, I mean, there's something wrong, right? Like, because if you say, like, oh, this person is negative, or this person is that, or this thing is that, you're gonna move away. Healthy behavior is like, you don't want it to be around you, but if you want to be around you, it seems that there's something that inside you that you're not convinced with. So yourself is trying to look for reasons, right? It could be projecting on that person or that thing to validate your mistakes or guilt. So you need to understand yourself, your shadows, and your obsession and codependency on things. I do feel like what you're not seeing in your life, there's a big explosion of tower moments that go into come to you that you're really not addressing them. The things that you're not addressing a year ago or in the beginning of this year or for a while, that going to backfire at you soon. So I do feel like if you want some peaceful, at least, like, if you want to resolve the tower moments that go into come in a peaceful manner, you need to accept certain truth, because those tower moments are going to highlight the shadows that you're really, really refusing to see. What you're not seeing in your life, a lot of toxic things, toxic behavior that you're not understanding about yourself. And I do feel like soon spirit going to highlight that we're like going to be trapped in a corner where, like, you don't have an outlet to project on but yourself. So I do feel like going to be like trapped in your darkness, or something going to happen. I do feel like what you're not seeing, you have a lot of anger, self-worth issues, and it's nobody's fault but you. I do feel like a lot of things in your life, mistakes and issues, are nobody's fault but you. You really need to take responsibilities, because you keep like being in that energy when you're supposed to be in that energy. And when you're in this energy, you feel uncomfortable, so you tend to project or find an outlet. And I do feel like once you address the overwhelming feeling of like you didn't accomplish something, or things that you didn't accomplish, or mistakes that you have consequences, you're going to be able to work on them, because you're not really highlighting that. So we're gonna take this outlet, the thing that just secure you and make you be in denial, gonna take it away. So you're gonna be in this energy. So if you don't highlight this energy, the tower moment's going to get darker and darker, because you really need to highlight what makes you feel sad, what consequences, and accept the consequences, because you're not seeing that in your life right now. Thank you for watching, number one. Have a lovely day. Number two, what are you not seeing in your life right now? Number two. I do feel like what you're not seeing in your life right now, it's a dehydration. Something about you is like you could be dehydrated, you drink more water, or your skin is dehydrated. You could have eczema, or like you're going to have eczema because of it, or something is very dehydrated. Like you need to hydrate it. Also, I'm seeing like something about sexual thing, so you could be very dehydrated, or you need some lube or something like that. I don't know, like something here about an issue of dehydration, like you have a dehydration thing where like it's your skin or something in your body that's dehydrated that need to be hydrated, or look for a better way to read it. So you could have like scars or something because of this issue. So you could have acne or something like that, eczema, whatever that causes something is dehydrated and need a proper medical care or like a proper treatment, right? I do feel like what you're not understanding here, I do feel like there's something that you're trying to figure out, that you're starting to figure out about your life, but you're really not fully understanding it. Like you're not fully really looking at it. So you are already in a lesson. So you could be in a lesson without understanding it, because you're like moving forward thinking that you face certain things and demons, but there is things that you still didn't understand. There's like karmic cycle you enter in because you're not fully understanding the challenge, or why those triggers happen, or why you keep going in the same circle of the same karma. Like you keep getting in a karmic cycle with certain things, and you're still not listening to your intuition. You're still not figuring out the lesson. You are trying to solve it in a way, but it's like it didn't fully understand why those karmic cycle happened to you. So you could be entering another karmic cycle. There is a person at work, something like that. You're not fully understanding that. I do feel like you really need to sit down and reflect on like, why did those things happen to me, like why those karmic lesson happen, and really address on why, what was the lesson behind it, instead of like just repeating the karmic cycle again and again. What are you not seeing in your life? This is a encounter of a karmic cycle that you're going to enter a lesson without you understanding. So again, it's like the emphasis of like you need to understand for the karmic lesson, to for this karmic lesson for you to have like a tower moment really fast and get away with it. You need to understand the past things, why they happened to you. What are you not addressing? You're not addressing certain chemistry. So your attraction and chemistry is very wrong. So I do feel like you really need to understand your chemistry and attraction. There is certain type of attraction that you're not understanding. So that's why you're attracted to certain karmic people, karmic cycle, because it's not really the right attraction. You might feel attracted to them because of karmic cycle, but there's certain chemistry, certain thing here that's happening. I do feel like things that you're not really understanding here, a lot of things that you're not understanding, but I do feel like there is a big thing where like you did not even know how to address it to positive. There's like this big negative cycle that it seems like it's the not one, it seems like few cycles that you still didn't know how to walk away from. That's why they keep encountering, and maybe you're like entering another karmic lesson without you understanding. So I do feel like just to reflect on the past things that happened to you in a healthy way, logical way to address them. Thank you for watching. Number three, what are you not seeing in your life right now? Number three. So with number three is a bit weird, but let me just turn the AC off. I do feel like what you're not seeing, there's things like your intuition is telling you about that it's very difficult to see because of the current situation. I do feel like it could be picking up something from your intuition. Whatever you're planning, whatever you've been doing, there's a good outcome going to happen. Maybe you're not seeing the good outcome, they're going to come, but there's like good outcomes going to come because of the hard work that you put. So whatever you've been putting on, like energy you've been putting on, is you're going to get some manifestation. You're going to get a good outcome in it. So I do feel like what you're not seeing in your life right now, I do feel like what you're not seeing is like this good chapter. So there's changes going to come. Maybe you're very negative. The situation seems very blocked. Seems like I don't know, but you're going to get a good outcome, and there's like a fast moving toward it. I do feel like what you're not seeing in your life right now, that someone really admires you, someone really likes you, someone really wants you, someone wants to be around you, so you could really you don't understand how much they like you because they don't express it much or something like that, but someone really likes you around. I do feel like there's a fast movement here that going to happen, like sliding really fast. So I do feel like soon you're gonna find yourself sliding really fast to your future or to a plan that going to happen. So I do feel like it's more like what you're not seeing is like the positive thing. You're not seeing the positive, you're not seeing something positive that's going to happen. You're not seeing in your life you're not seeing a sudden damage right around you, so maybe you're not aware of it. Like it seems like someone going through damage, someone going through a bad karma, you're not seeing it because you didn't talk to this person, or this person you didn't let me check the microphone. Yeah, you didn't get information from this person, or you didn't talk to this person for a while, something like that, but sudden karma is happening already, and maybe you don't know, you're not aware of it, but something going on in their life, or certain people in your life that they're going through karma and you're not seeing that. Maybe you're like waiting for karma, waiting for karma, and you're not seeing that, but it's happening already and it's going to happen. It might come to you big bump, right? Like I do feel like there's big bump going to happen that going to just like going to put everything in the right place. So I do feel like this big bump is not for you. Someone's like been taken. It's almost like this person got an easy going in their life. So someone got an easy going in their life, and they've been taken, and they've been going forward, and they feel like they could go forward with their shit, go forward. And I do feel like they're going to have an accident. It could be a literal car accident that they're going to have someone around you, or just like poof, their car going to be hitting something that they like, their car basically moving forward, whether it's a literal car or just like a metaphoric car, like they're going to hit something, but like they're going to just like, it's going to be a bloody accident, everybody's going to fly out of the car or something like that, where like you're going to see like how it's not meant to be for them. So almost like they thought that they went ahead in life by their shit, but there's like everybody gonna stop. So like what I'm seeing here, like you have people around you, and also reality for you, because reality changing could be aggressive for people, but it's very cool. So maybe like you're going to see something that you want. It's like almost like reality going to happen, and you're going to see the outcomes and the positive outcomes. So some sort of reality could be a hard truth that people gonna go toward, or so, like going to happen to them or something like that, where you're not seeing in your life that you think that you're gonna lose. So maybe you're like want to sell something, want to lose something, you're not gonna lose it. You're not gonna lose it, so you're going to gain. Actually, there's something you're gonna gain, like a blessings or something going to come. So it seems like you're blessed, like you think like you're still surviving or something like that. Something going to happen in the middle of the night. It could be literal night. It could be like when things gonna get dark in your life, or it could be already getting dark. It's like something about darkness. When it gets dark in your life, this is where like things going to take a turn, like things going to flip, or like something about tables being turned around, right? You're not seeing me in your life. So for some of you, if you choose to smile and you know me personally or you don't know me personally, there's something about me that you're not seeing in your life right now. So I do feel like there's something about me like you're going to see later on in the future. And I could highlight a lot of things in your life, could show you a lot of things that you should work on, or something that I've been saying or something like that, right? So yeah. So what are you not seeing in your life right now also? You're not saying that you're being a bit silly or ridiculous. So you could be being silly or ridiculous, and like, like you think everything is empty. So you're being ridiculous. This could be the negative thing where like you're being negative, where like you think everything is negative. You think like, best person, you're being ridiculous. Of course, it's not going to be the outcome. Of course, you're not going to be tortured for nothing. It seems like a lot of people went forward in life, but things were unfair. Let's just say things were unfair, and you feel like things going to still be unfair for you, but they're not. You're going to have some sort of result or something where like everybody gonna get what they deserve soon. You're gonna see some clarity. What are you not seeing in your life? There's a talk, like you could be having a talk with someone, chatting with someone, or sending you voice note, or you're sending a voice note or something like that, right? I do feel like what you're not seeing about that talk in your life that going to lead to a result. So maybe like a chat that you have with someone going to bring you a lot of happiness, or the chat going to bring you like some sort of clarity. Thank you for watching. Number 3, have a lovely day. Number 4, what are you not seeing in your life right now? Um, I don't feel like you're not seeing how things going to get dark. So maybe soon people gonna be darker than they already are. Like you're going to see true colors of people. So if someone was like crazy toward you, they're going to be extreme. If someone was shit toward you, going to be extreme shit. So people going to be like weird. I feel like people are going through a lot of karma. So it's like they cannot hide their true face anymore because we are like making some fair call, right? Like tables are turning. They making fair calls. Just let me just. I'm just going to turn the AC on really quick because I got hot. Really feeling hot again. Okay, I'm back. So number 4, what you're seeing in your life, the thing's going to get darker, but this is a period of your life where like you're going to see the truth. You're going to see the truth of people, and that going to make you care less. Like you're going to walk away from those people. You're going to care less about them. You really did not see that you should cut them off, and you're going to see how bad they are. Could be people they cannot cut off, family at work or something. What you're not seeing in your life right now, that you have to put a lot of effort in your career and your hobbies and things to learn, and I do feel like that's already something you could be doing right now, but I do feel like you're going to even be more productive, right? You're going to put a lot of energy in those things. I do feel like what you're not seeing in your life that soon, that your life going to be yours. So I do feel like you're going to focus on things, you no longer focus on people and negative shit. You're gonna focus on yourself. Like it's almost like your life going to be empty from shit, negative people. You're going to fill your life with things that you like and people that you like and hobbies that you like. So I do feel it's more like something that you're going to move towards. It seems like what you're not seeing, that's where are helping you toward that, right? Thank you for watching. Number 4. Number 5, what are you not seeing in your life right now? Number 5, remember to like. So, number 5, what are you not seeing in your life right now? You could have bad breath, or you could have issue with your breath. You could have issues with your teeth or something. Maybe you're not even understanding that you do, but you might have like some issues with your teeth. You might go to the dentist, so you might be using something that's not good want to highlight your bad breath, or it could be your teeth. You need to whiten your teeth or do something with your teeth. Something about oral hygiene, or like make it better, because I do feel like soon it's going to be even more important for you, the oral hygiene, because you're gonna notice that your oral hygiene is not as perfect as you thought they are. So it could that it is. I do feel like it could be your teeth also. You might notice that they are not as white as you want them to be, or you could be going somewhere where like you really need to focus on your oral hygiene. You're gonna be like, oh my god, like I do food that gives me bad breath. What you're not seeing in your life, that you could be a jealous hoe. For some of you might not see that, but for others of you, it could be, you could have certain jealousy that you're not seeing in yourself. It could be like an obsessive jealousy or a comparison. You could have a habit where like you compare yourself to others a lot, whether it's like getting too toxic, or you could address it. So you could have like self-worth issues, you compare yourself to others a lot, which is not healthy. And I do feel like you could be highlighting that in a positive way. For some of you could highlight that in a positive way. You could just address it, right? Could address that in a positive way, where like you're going to highlight it and you're going to address it and you're going to work with it. You might like in the next period or right now going to go through this comparison thing, where like you compare yourself to others a lot because of your self-worth, because you could have something with your self-worth. Maybe someone traumatized you, someone done, you feel like gonna realize, and you're gonna be like, why am I thinking this way? I really need to focus on myself. I'm enough. Like I should not compare myself to others. I should just be myself, or something like that. I feel like for some of you, I'm seeing like a positive thing where like you're gonna highlight the self-worth thing. So you're seeing a self-worth thing, right? What are you not seeing in your life right now? I do feel like you're not seeing that there's like a love coming your way. So you might enter a love relationship or something loving gonna enter your way. For some of you might like have something to love, like a pet, or like you might get pregnant or something like that. There's something that like a relationship or with you, with an animal or with a kid or with a lover, that you're going to have people. And generally you might have like a lot of people that you're gonna love. They're gonna highlight that this relationship they're going to enter your life. Seems like to enter your life, we're also going to highlight what is the healthy love thing and how to be healthy with yourself, how to love yourself in a healthier way. And you're going to understand the self-worth thing and comparison, because you love those people you don't want to be this way, and you think like you compare yourself a lot, and you're going to highlight a lot of toxic things about yourself. What you're not seeing is an ending. There's something going to is no longer going to be there, or you're going to be forced to end it, or you're going to be forced to start anew. So it could be a new beginning, a new job, a new thing, move in, new location, a new something, but it's a forceful ending and a beginning, where something gonna end and something gonna start really fast. It seems like several endings. You might also end several things in your life really fast, or it could be like very forceful from the universe, like a tower moment, right? Life, and you could be not noticing how bad they're ending, but things are ending in your life. Things are like reaching an end, right? And I do feel like you should be more aware of it, because some of you could be aware, but you're like, maybe it's not gonna end today, maybe it's not gonna end tomorrow, maybe it's not, maybe gonna linger. So you could be very chill. So be aware from you being very chill about those endings, right? What's like, you could be eating something very too much, like obsessively, that's not good for you. So you could be eating something very too much of it that's not good for you, right? So what are you not seeing in your life right seeing in your life that you're not a burden. So you could be feeling like you're a burden, you're like a heavyweight, or like you're an extra weight. You feel like you're a baggage to everybody. But again, we highlight the healthy relationship. There's a lot of things of like trauma and past packages going to be highlighted for you, and they are already highlighted for you. So you could be addressing them right now that you're not seeing them, but we're trying so hard to address those things, where you're going to understand that you're not a burden around people that loves you and care about you, right? What are you not seeing in your life? Something gonna go not according plan. Something that you're planning is not going to go. So you could have a plan that going to just be hitting a wall, and you're just going to be shocked by it. So this could be the endings of things and started things, right? What are you not seeing in your life right now? There is a lot of things that you're like being a little bit slow and lazy. The spirit wants you to do, like you're being a little bit lazy about, like we're like really addressing them really fast. You're basically taking baby steps when you're not supposed to take baby steps. You're supposed to take adult steps. Like, seems, it gives me like someone is like, but they need to be more mature about their actions and things in life. You gotta take some issues seriously in your life right now. Things are you're not seeing in your life, something going to get paid. So if you have bills and things like that, you're going to pay them, or you're going to have money to pay your bills, or to do something with your bills or pay them, or something like that. So I do feel like something here about like paying your bills and all those things going to happen. um Things you're not seeing in your life right now, I do feel like spirit going to highlight your shadows in the best way possible, and they're already doing that, right? Spirit are highlighting to you right now your shadows, but in the best way possible. And real spirit are working with you, number 5, because it feels like you cannot be the toxic, you cannot have the toxic thought when it's surrounding love. So it could be a person or a thing that you love that is just like your focus, you're focusing on this thing, and this thing is like, usually you would just think negative thought, or you're gonna stop being in your shadow, but you cannot, because this thing is very beautiful, where like you cannot just, it's almost like gonna make you feel like it's your negative thought is not real around this person or this thing. Could be thinking a person. So what are you not seeing in your life right now that you're moving on red flags? So it could be like you're sitting on a red flag, like you're standing on a red flag. There's something that you're standing on or you're doing that's a red flag that you should be moving from it. There's a red flag that could backfire, or something going to happen in it that very bad. There's something about a countdown is already happening that you're not seeing in your life. There's a countdown is happening around you that are like countdown, what you're gonna do about it. You could already see it, but you're refusing to see how is it counting down already. So it could be an issue, whatever the issue that you know is going to end. Just be pay attention to it really fast, right? Number 6. What are you not seeing in your life right now? Number 6. You're not seeing a depression. You could be going through mental issues or depression that you're not understanding. So you could be literally having severe depression that you're not really addressing or understanding. You could be just struggling mentally in depression. So I do feel like you need to look for legit ways to get yourself out of this negative thing. So it could be around negative people, negative thoughts. So you need to take a break from it and just focus on your mental health right now. So it could be not seeing that. I do feel like things that you're not seeing in your life right now that I do feel like a spirit going to send you some help soon. So whatever thing that you're not seeing, you're going to get help. Whether like reading that I'm gonna do, or what spirit advice or want to tell you, or things like spirit going to give you an advice and knowledge and what spirit wanna say every day. So there's some help also gonna come toward you, random help from people or random things that going to cheer you out. Spirit gonna try to cheer you out and get you out of this unfair negative energy. So you could have like an unfair negative energy and spirit going to try to get you out of it. I do feel like you could be overthinking in a way that's very toxic for you. They could be not addressing that. That's just putting your energy down, right? I do feel like you really need to understand who to talk to and who to address and who to be around, and you really need to understand what makes you feel negative and address your negative thought, right? I do feel like what you're not seeing in your life right now. I do feel like you're not seeing that things going to come to fruition. So I do feel like things going to change really fast. So I do feel like there's something about like a delusion, or like you're not seeing the sunshine because there's like something blocking shades, blocking the sunshine, like curtains or something like that, blocking the sunshine, where like you think it's dark outside, but soon it's going to be revealed. You're gonna be like, whoa, there's sun. So I do feel like there's some sudden delusion that spirit are putting you through. Like it seems everything is dark, but something going to come toward you, or something just going to happen around divine time, and are you going to realize that it's not as dark as you thought it is. You're going to get happy, or some change is going to come into your life. Seems like there's a repetitive routine cycle darkness that been happening that is just killing you softly, but soon you're going to see some sunshine, right? It's going to come toward you. Could be a literal person, literal thing, a hope, or a news, or something gonna come toward you that gonna bring a lot of joy. So it could be not seeing that the darkness around you is a delusion. Things seems like it's dark, but it's a delusion, right? So number 6, what are you not seeing in your life right now? It sounds like you see a tower moment in front of you when it's not going to happen. So you could be panicking about certain things going wrong, but they're not going to go wrong here. You're almost like very annoyed, but they're not gonna go wrong. Everything gonna go good. What you're not seeing in your life right now, you might meet a soulmate or twin flame. For some of you, you might meet like a soulmate, like could be just a soulmate, like a person that was like you have a connection with a friend or soulmate, or a twin flame or someone. You're gonna meet someone that going to help you a lot, or you're gonna meet someone that you consider like a soulmate or a twin flame. Could be meeting certain specific people in your life path that you're gonna have a long relationship with, or like a healthy relationship with. I do feel like what you're not seeing in your life that spirit are forcing you to dive in your emotions right now. It's almost like you're already going through a tower moment, but you might not understand that this is a tower moment from spirit. Like where like you're forced to dive in your emotions. It seems like everything is so dark. Like you get out of the water, you're swimming, your emotions, you get out of the water and you see nothing but darkness. And then you're forced to get inside the water. You get outside the water, it's darkness. Inside the water, a lot of emotion. You get out, it seems like it's just a very overwhelming experience, but soon you're going to see that it's a delusion. Everything is good. Like it could be just not understanding that there's like, let's just imagine you're swimming and you don't understand that there's like leaves on your goggles or your swimming glasses or something like that. Then you're gonna go away and be like, oh, there's sun, like there's things like here around me that makes me feel happy. So a truth gonna come toward you, and this truth is hidden because here this truth is delivered by the universe on a divine timing, or just gonna happen random. They're gonna come into your life, right? What you're not seeing in your life right now, I do feel like you're going to feel very horny and very sexually attracted to someone. So you could be like, you want to find a crush of yours, or you might find a one for you, or the one, or this is love, where like you're going to feel so happy. So if nobody really rocked your emotion this way before, you're going to be rocked like by your emotion, where like you're going to know that you have a lot of attraction and feelings toward a person going to enter your life that seems unreal. What you're not seeing in your life, that you could be over exaggeration. The issue again, it comes with the delusion. They over exaggerate in certain issues, certain things in your life right now. um you're going for a tower moment. Let's just say this tower moment going to end. Let me give you a sign where like this darkness gonna go. What signs you're going to see? You're going to see the number 14. It could be also on the date, like on the 14th. Today is the 14th, so for some of you, it could be today is the last day, or like if it's tomorrow the 14th. But something about 14 in general. So I might see something about 14, a number 14, or something like that, right? So what are you not seeing in your life? You're literally being triggered. You're like being brought to a lot of feelings from your past, because it's like the right time for you to move forward. So there's some manifestation going to happen. So that's why you're being triggered so heavily, or you are, for some of you, might be being triggered later on or something. Also, here, what you're not seeing in your life, that you're totally healthy, you're totally fine. So you could be also over exaggerating your health and things like you think like maybe you're not healthy, something negative that's not. Again, it comes with a delusion where you think like something is heavily negative, but it's not. Thank you for watching number 6. I'm gonna come and do another reading for you all today as well. I want to do a few readings, but yeah, I'm gonna take a break for a little bit and then come back for the next reading. Okay, bye.